Hello drama lovers, welcome back to my channel. Breaking news. What if the loudest love stories aren't announced, but hidden in silence right now? Fans across the world are asking one question that refuses to disappear. What is really going on between Yang and Dilraba? Dilmurat? No denials. No confirmations. Just subtle moves, careful distance, and moments that feel a little too intentional to ignore. Tonight, we're breaking down the clues everyone is talking about and the silence that might be saying everything. It all started quietly. No breaking headlines. No paparazzi photos. Just whispers, and fans noticing patterns that felt strangely familiar. Yang and Dilraba. Dilmurat, two of the biggest names in C-drama history, have shared unforgettable chemistry in You Are My Glory. And while the drama ended, something else seemed to linger in the hearts of fans. At first, it was harmless nostalgia. Rewatching scenes, sharing edits, romantic lines trending again on social media. But then, things shifted. Fans began to notice how both stars grew noticeably silent whenever questions about each other surfaced. No playful laughs. No casual deflections. Just polite smiles and distance. And in the world of celebrity culture, silence is rarely empty. Online forums exploded with speculation. Why avoid the topic so carefully? Why not simply deny the rumors outright instead? We saw timing coincidences, similar travel schedules, matching moods during interviews, and subtle social media behavior that felt coordinated, not random. Every move was small on its own, but together they started forming a story fans couldn't ignore. And what made it even more intense was how both Yang and Dilraba seemed protective. Protective of their privacy. Protective of something fragile. As one fan wrote, if it was nothing, they wouldn't be this careful. But this is only the surface. Because once fans started digging deeper, the clues became impossible to unsee. And just when everyone thought the rumors might finally fade away, something else happened. And that's when the fandom realized this wasn't just imagination anymore. Let us talk about the details. The kind of details only devoted fans would catch. From mirrored interview tones to emotional shifts when their names are mentioned, Yang and Dilraba's reactions feel human. Almost vulnerable. Not scripted. Not rehearsed. Then came the social media silence. No interactions. No mentions. No obvious connections. But in today's celebrity world, absence can speak louder than presence. Fans also noticed how both stars subtly adjusted their public images around the same time. Fewer playful posts, more introspective appearances, and a clear effort to keep personal lives sealed tight. And then there were the coincidences. Same cities. Similar timing. Familiar environments that sparked endless comparison threads online. Was it chance or was it careful planning? What truly fueled the fire was the emotional tone surrounding them. They didn't look carefree. They looked cautious. And that's what made fans emotional. Because caution often means something is worth protecting. Comments flooded platforms like Weibo, TikTok, and international fan spaces. They act like people who care too much to say the wrong thing. This feels like love under pressure. They're not hiding nothing, they're hiding everything. But as theories grew louder, so did the risks. In an industry that watches every move, could they even afford to be honest? And that leads us to the most important question of all. What if the silence isn't fear but a choice? In the world of C-drama and global stardom, love is rarely simple. For Yang and Dilraba. Dilmurat, every emotion is magnified by millions of eyes. Dating rumors don't just affect hearts, they affect careers, endorsements, fan trust, and carefully built public images. One confirmation could change everything. So what if staying silent is the safest way to stay real? Fans often forget that behind the flawless visuals and perfect performances are two people navigating expectations that never stop. People who might want something ordinary in a life that is anything but. And that's why the story feels different. It doesn't feel loud. It doesn't feel performative. It feels restrained. Whether they are secretly dating or simply protecting a deep bond, one thing is clear: there is a connection that still matters. Enough to guard. Enough to stay quiet. And maybe that's why this rumor refuses to disappear. Because it doesn't feel like a fantasy, it feels unfinished. So before we rush to conclusions, maybe we need to listen to what isn't being said. Love stories don't always come with confirmations. Some exist in glances, timing, and choices made behind closed doors. Yang and Dilmurat may never give fans the answer they want. But the reason this story lives on is because it feels honest, human, and unresolved. And maybe that's okay. Because sometimes the most beautiful stories aren't meant to be exposed, only felt. Now we want to hear your heart, not just your theory. Do you believe this is a hidden romance? Or simply two stars protecting something precious? Drop your thoughts below, not as rumors, but as respect. And if you're still here, you're already part of this story. Stay with us, because some stories don't end, they wait.